boneless, skinless chicken thighs grilled in the Ninja FOODI Pro Grill. And I was going to do it tonight, but after reading the bag, I found out that it needs to marinate in my Budweiser Brewmaster's Premium marinade for at least 6 hours and overnight if possible. And all you do is open this bag, put up to 3 pounds of chicken in, and we've got about a little over 2 pounds. Zip it up, put it in your refrigerator until tomorrow, and cook the chicken. So I'll see y'all then. I'm John Sanders. Welcome to In the Kitchen with Jelly 007. Let's see how Budweiser does with buffalo chicken. And I'll be right back. It'll be tomorrow, but I'll be right back as far as y'all know. Okay, so the chicken has marinated overnight in our Budweiser Brewmaster Premium Marinade Buffalo Chicken. You can see it in there, right there. And it seems to be neat. All I had to do was seal it up and put it in the refrigerator. Seems to be working great. Now, I brought it outside because the manufacturer or Ninja recommends if you're going to do back-to-back grilling, you want to do a lot of things. It's going to cause some smoke. And just to be precautious, and because I brought it outside. So we're fixing to grill this by the chart right here, which is, I don't remember the minutes, but I will find them. In fact, I'll show you. I know it's 500 degrees, so we're going to do the grill. Well, let's just see. It is, where's the chicken thighs? Chicken thighs right here. We'll do 4 at a time, and they're boneless thighs for 10 to 13 minutes on high, which is the 500 degree setting. So first thing I have to do is preheat the Ninja. We're going to get that started. Right there, I'm going to hit grill on high and hit start. And I've got the grill plate in there, the one with the hash mark that'll leave the hash marks. So it'll be similar to grilling on a grill. Just doing it outside with the Ninja. I'm gonna, as best I can, I'm going to use this, but I'll back it up with this. So when that gets preheated, I'm fixing to put these in here, let these drain out a little bit, and once that gets preheated, we're gonna get them on. So I'll be right back. Okay, so it says add food, and it's ready for it. So I have sprayed it with the avocado oil you see sitting there. I'm probably gonna have to step in front of the camera and the lights to kind of make this happen. And you can see these are boneless, as I said earlier, or yesterday. These are boneless, skinless, so it's a little hard to probe them, but it'll give us an idea. You can hear that. We're going to do 4 at a time, and I'm expecting some good grill marks. And one of the reasons I brought it out is because they're marinated, so they're going to smoke. And we're going to do 2 sets of them. So there we go. We got to set the temp. I never did do that. We're going to go with, well, as a matter of fact, 165 is fine. Actually, we'll lower that just a little bit. Whoops, I'm pressing time. We'll go to 155, and I got to wipe my hands off, but we're going to go to 155. And when it gets to 155, it'll shut it off, and that'll take me to 160 without a problem for sure. And we can get an idea. So, get these closed back up. In fact, I'll go set those in the refrigerator. Anyhow, I'll be right back. Okay, so we're right at 10 minutes, and you can see they're putting out a little smoke, but I mean, they got marinade on them. It's 500 degrees. I mean, that's going to happen. We're going to flip them because we're at the 10-minute mark. So I'm going to do that, and they're looking good. Let's see. Let you see them. They look like grilled chicken to me. So get that set back right there. I'm going to flip this over, and that marinade is burning a little bit at 500, but it looks burnt, but I promise you it'll be good. There's no doubt. So we're going to move this right here to there. Flip that one over, and I'll let you see them. Now this one right here, you can see where it kind of ran down in there, but they look good. I think they'll be fine. I got a feeling they will be. It's grilled chicken. That's the way grilled chicken does. So, be back in a minute. Okay, there it is, shutting down. So what we're going to do is take those out. I'm actually going to try and get a temp read on them right quick to make sure. You can see they're climbing very fast. One thing I'll say is if say I checked it with this and it was low, I feel positive. All I would have to do is unplug this, and then I would be able to adjust my temps. But right now, when you have this in, you can't adjust temps. So we're going to look at them. They look like grilled chicken to me. I mean, it looks good. 163, 164. We are there. Well, that's one. See if I can get a lower number. 158, 157. Carryover will have no problem with that. So we're going to remove these. Put them right here. I'm going to have to get something to get that out of there, because I promise you that is hot. We're going to take that out. I need to get them off of this plate, because this plate's still hot. But they look real good. I'll show them to you in just a second. And then I got to get the others and start them. And I'm hoping that'll kind of give us an idea, you know, what kind of smoke to expect, which will be a good bit. I mean, it's going to smoke. They already are a little bit. When you marinate something, and you see the marinade kind of, you know, it burns a little bit, but it's not a crisis. If you've ever cooked chicken on a grill, you know, that looks like it to me. And I got the side, that's the last side that was up, but I mean, that looks like grilled chicken. That looks fine to me. I am impressed, kind of. So I'm going to put the lid on that, go get the other, and by that time I'll probably have to reheat the grill a little bit, and we'll get that started. And we'll kind of get an idea of how much smoke you can expect. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the chicken here, and I've got a probe in one already. You see it's at 59. We're going to go back to grill. We're going to press, well, we're going to tell it to go all the way off, just like always, and let it shut all the way down. Going to go back to 500 and hit start. And it already wants the food. So that's been about 5 minutes. So it didn't lose enough temperature for it to need to reheat that plate. So we're going to do that. I may use this time. We'll take this right here, put that one right there, and that is the one I probed is pretty much the largest one, the largest thigh, because the others are actually, they're fairly small, but we're going to just set them just like that, get it back going. And oh yeah, I got to set the temp. So you press the temp, go to 155 again, and we are good. So again, I'm pretty sure you could just turn that off or unplug it. I didn't test that, but you saw it just then. It was going to go by time till I told it to go to the temp. So anyhow, now we know. Okay, for the record, that's about 8 minutes in to the second batch. And you can see what they mean by that. That's, I'm trying to show you the smoke. If that were in your house, it would be pretty smoky in there. There's no doubt. So you don't want to do second batches by all means. And when you're barbecuing something or grilling something that's got marinade on it at 500 degrees, you know, you got to think about it. You're going to get some smoke. There's no doubt. Nothing to do that, you know. So anyhow, be right back. Okay, so we're right at the 10-minute mark. We're at 106 degrees. I'm going to flip them, and you can see the smoke we're getting. I mean, again, you know, you'd want to consider that if you're going to do back-to-back batches in your house. It's probably not an excellent idea. But we're going to flip these over, and that one's trying to act up on me. But this is one of the smaller ones that, honestly, it's not a big deal. I'm going to leave it just like that. This one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to flip it just like that. And and this one right here that's got the probe in it, I'm going to flip it over. And do that. So I think we're good right there. I mean, I'll show them to you. They look good. They look like grilled chicken again. There we go. We're back to running. Be back in a minute. Okay, so as far as the finale on this, it was excellent. The chicken, as you can see, it looks just like it came off a grill. Well, that's because it did. And it tastes excellent. If you notice, there's one of those missing. I've already ate one. And it looks good. It tastes good. That Budweiser marinade, I liked it. I mean, it's got a great flavor. You marinate it overnight in the bag that it comes in, and it gets a good bit of heat and a little bit of buffalo flavor. It was excellent, if you ask me. Now this right here, to me, that is really handy. It monitors and turns off your grill. So I mean, you know, what else can you ask for? And I'll show you one of them right here. And I cut it in half already. And it looks excellent. I mean, it's perfectly cooked. That is a perfectly cooked chicken, if you ask me. And again, it turned out great. I love it. It works great. The smoke now, like I said, if you're gonna do back to back, or you're gonna marinate, I mean, it's a 500-degree grill, and if you're gonna marinate and put stuff on it, especially a fatty food or something like that, you're gonna get smoke. You're going to. So keep that in mind. Especially if you're going to do batches, that's what they call it, batches, or I call it back to back. If you're going to grill something and immediately grill another, it's going to get worse each time. I ain't got to tell you all that. I'm John Sanders. Thanks for watching my video. I'll put my big old head right here floating for you to subscribe, and another video over here if you don't mind to watch, and I wish you would. But mainly share my video, and I'll be happy with that. Hey, I love y'all all. Y'all have a good night, and bye-bye.